Hello, hello, hello. That's a sound check. Thank you, folks, for being on board with us here today. We've got a real treat for you here in the AA girls quarterfinal as Aberdeen Central Sioux Falls of Gorman. All the captains are out here. You can see Allie Zuger in the blue shirt there, and in the yellow, that's Olivia Schreiber. Molly Detzel and Weidler, captains for along there with Coach Ryan Byer and Coach Morlaski. We've really been looking forward to this one. And important day here. John Krogstrand with the South Dakota High School Activities Association is here. And he's going to present an award here before the game to Guy McNeely. One of the instrumental referees here in South Dakota and neighboring states. Guy's been around for quite a while.
Could I have your attention, please? I direct your attention to the middle of the field. We have a special award this afternoon. Every year, the National Federation Officials Association awards an active officials award for the year. This afternoon, we have John Krogstrand, South Dakota High School Activities Association, presenting the award. Since 1983, the National Federation of Officials has sponsored active official awards for each state in all sports. They made significant contributions to high school officiating in South Dakota and are members of the National Federation of Official Association. On behalf of the administrators, coaches, athletes, and the South Dakota High School Association, we salute these people for outstanding service. This year's award goes to Guy McNeely. Guy was a graduate of Vermilion High School in 1973, University of South Dakota in 1979, and USD Graduate School in 1982. Guy began officiating in 1994 for the local youth soccer league and has officiated ever since. Thank you very much, Guy, and congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much, Guy. From all the soccer lovers in South Dakota, what a tremendous job you've done for the game. You see Tony Harrison there beside Guy. Tony's a busy guy this week running around the state. He's out of Rapid City, but he's been all over refereeing soccer games and just doing a great job. He just got done centering the Yankton boys at Lincoln game, which Lincoln won in overtime. Coach Morlaski. Merle's been around a while. And he just seems to turn out a high-quality team at Aberdeen Central year after year. Ryan Byer, same thing over here at O'Gorman. And these matchups are always just wonderful, wonderful battles between these two teams. Plenty of goodwill, but plenty of battling too. A lot of soccer people around here today. Looking forward to getting Carol back over here. She's been over covering the West Central at T Division A girls semifinal at T. Allie Zuger there, two-time Region 2 player.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sioux Falls O'Gorman would like to welcome you to the MAC on Senior John McEnany Field on the campus of O'Gorman High School for this afternoon's quarterfinal tilt between the visiting Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles and your Sioux Falls O'Gorman Lady Knights. At this time, I'd ask that you please rise for our national anthem.
And of course the flag today at half-staff in remembrance of Governor Walter Dale Miller, who passed this week.
Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Number 4, Emma Yeski. Number 5, Jacinda Gelhaus. Number 6, Olivia Schreiber. Number 8, Taylor Swyantek. Number 12, Jaden Brandon. Number 13, Michaela Sanger. Number 15, Haley Holland. Number 16, Nico Jung. Number 17, Allie Zuger. Number 20, Grace Embry. Number 23, Madison Forty. The Golden Eagles are coached by Merle Ask, who's assisted by Kendra Hanley and John Orchard. And now for the Lady Knights. Izzy Hedge. Number 4, Elizabeth
Freshman
Sarah.
keeper Julian Barkas.
Number 6, Sophia Connolly. Number 7, Teresa Pomado. Number 8, Sydney Benner. Number 11, Alyssa Weidler. Number 13, Ashley Beacom. Number 16, Molly Detzel. Number 17, Jillian Gower. And number 18, Mackenzie Ecker. Knights are coached by Ryan Byer, who's assisted by Nicole Zocker, Sheila Dirks, and Michaela Grady. Your officials for this afternoon's contest: in center, Guy McNeely; assistant referee 1, Megan Platt; assistant referee 2, Cesar Cortez; and the fourth official, Tony Harrison. Let's play soccer.
Let's play some soccer. Before we get started here, let's talk a little bit about the South Dakota High School Activities Association. Little PSA here. This is sportsmanship. This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School activities, it's not the outcome that matters the most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and Soccer 605. Got a little bit of a breeze here at McEnany Field today, but nothing too harsh.
Fans, you'll want to stick around for halftime for special prizes. Special prizes at the half.
Looks like O'Gorman will be kicking off. And the veteran Guy McNeely says, let's play soccer. Here we go. This game we've been waiting for. Aberdeen pressing right off the bat. Jillian Gower touches the ball out of bounds. Right back in quickly by Aberdeen. Molly Detzel sends it out of the back. They had Ellie Zuger coming up the middle. She runs into Detzel there in the middle. Ball right up to Alyssa Weidler. And that's a nice piece of work there by Jaden Brandon, the center defender. Sarda loses the ball to Brandon. Out here left now to Sanger. Michaela Sanger, one of those hockey 605 kids that we see so much during the winter. Great hockey player out of Aberdeen. Center forward up there too, Haley Holland, another outstanding hockey player. Allie Zuger looking for Holland up top and knocked out of the way. Weidler sending it over to Izzy Hedge on the far side. And that runs out for a throw-in. Molly Detzel out of her center channel. Emma Yeski fights her off. Teresa Fajardo gets her head on it in the middle. But Aberdeen still possessing. Teresa Fajardo with a good win there in the middle. No foul. Up to Haley Holland. Allie Zuger after it there in the middle. Molly Detzel has it forward. That's going to run out Olivia Shriver for the throw-in here. Sarda double team there. She kicks the ball out. Gelhaus throws it up to Holland. Ashley Beacom looking to win that. That ball rolls out on Beacom. Olivia Shriver to throw it in here. Long throw. Molly Detzel steps in there and knocks it away. And Izzy Hedge on the other side. She's looking for Alyssa Weidler up top. But who's there again but Jaden Brandon? Alyssa Weidler with a little long touch. That's going to run out over the end for a goal kick. Madison Cordy, the senior keeper, done a great job this year for Aberdeen Central. Allie Zuger in a battle there. Teresa Fajardo shows up. Two Elite 11 players going against each other. That'll be an interesting match all day. Grace Embry will throw it in. or Olivia Shriver will. Gelhaus heads it over to Embry, and that's out. Sarda with the throw in. That's centered. That's Eckern there. She sprays it into the corner. Taylor Swiontek kicks it out. She'll have her hands full all day over there with Izzy Hedge. Izzy just is a Energizer bunny over there. Here comes Allie Zuger. She touches over to Holland. Her touch a little long. Detzel steps out of the middle and sends it towards 41st Street. Yeski to throw it in here. Detzel steps up and gives it a pop. Set back in by Gelhaus. Now Holland turns. She's looking for Yeski coming down the side, but that is not going to connect. Want to point your attention above and below your video player to the scrolling dasher boards and all those fantastic sponsors you're seeing there. And that is the reason you're seeing this game today, because of their participation in the Sport 605 program. Cordy comes out of her 18. Looked like a little bit of miscommunication there. Olivia Shriver touches it out of bounds. Teresa Pajado sends it to the middle to Ashley Beacom. That comes off Beacom's foot. Gelhaus pops it up. Allie Zuger sends it long. And Detzel drops it back to Jillian Marcus, the freshman keeper. Zuger's on it, but that'll be out. And folks, we're trying to get as good a picture on the internet as we can for you. Just want to remind you that we do have full high definition video files of this game available either in DVD or MP4. Just contact us through the Soccer 605 contact form if you're interested. Teresa Pajado slides in there, looking to poke the ball through for somebody. Sophia Connolly in a little battle there with Haley Holland. Ashley Beacom looking inside. That's intercepted. Gelhaus fighting her off. Alyssa Weidler fighting them off. She gets the ball sent across, and who's there but Izzy Hedge to finish the chore. Great piece of work there by Sioux Falls O'Gorman girls. That's not the first time that's happened.
Scored in the 9th minute by number 2, Izzy Hedge. The assist to number 11, Alyssa Weidler.
Allie Zuger lays a nice ball into the corner there. She had Yeski running for that, but Jillian Barkas out to get control of the ball. Punt up to halfway. Ashley Beacom sends it over to Eckert. She keeps it going over to Izzy Hedge. Hedge was looking back across. She was looking for Sydney Venner here on the near side. And here comes Allie Zuger. She's got Ashley Beacom harassing her. And the same looking kind of ball there for Yeski. Zuger's going to blast along when the wind worked a little bit against her there. But that's the kind of thinking that player does. She had Barkus way out. Why not give it a try? Teresa Fajardo lays it up to Weidler. Weidler touches on to Venner. Weidler on the outside. And Olivia Shriver touches that out. Great heads-up play on that goal there by Alyssa Weidler. You just can't take your time when she's on your back. She'll get you every time. Zuger looking inside. That's intercepted by Eckern. Her pass in, knocked out of there by Gelhaus. And Olivia Shriver chests it in. That's one that Cordy could have picked up, more than likely.
Substitution for the Golden Eagles, number 2, Eden Jansenbach, and number 18, Kenzie Menzia.
There is one speedy player right there, Kenzie Menzia. That girl can flat out run. She'll be a good test for Molly Detzel's skill here. That ball touched out by Sarna. And a little excessive there, says center Guy McNeely. Allie Zuger gets about a 6-meter run on this one. Boy, what a nice piece of work there as Aberdeen equalized. Perfect ball, great header. Nico Jung levels it up here, 12 minutes into the game. And
Number 16, Nico
and that's just how this game goes when these two teams get on the field. And the announcer is pronouncing Nico's last name Jung. So we're probably going to try to go ahead and do that. And some news from around the state. Rapid City Central girls roll into Pierre today. In kind of an unfriendly place to be a road team, and they take home a 1-0 victory over the Lady Governors to advance into the semifinals next Tuesday night. Madison Cordy out to get that one. T area, we're up 1-0 at halftime over West Central, and we are believing that's how that game ended. That was a great game. We had live on Hockey 605. This morning, Sioux Falls Lincoln dispatches Sioux Falls Washington 5-0. The hat trick by Madison Landon.
Entering the game for the Lady Knights, number 5, Mallory Hatzel.
So one of those days where everything went right for Sioux Falls Lincoln and not very much went right for Sioux Falls Washington. That's why they say it's a funny old game. Connolly touches it back to Marcus. A long pass out there to Mallory Hassel. That misses and runs out. Olivia Shriver to throw it in. Zuger with the ball. She plays it back. Shriver goes inside. That pass there by Embry intercepted. And Alyssa Weidler gets an opportunity from about the 12, but she pops it up over. And we're going to see another sub here with a little over 25 left in the first half.
Entering the game for the Golden Eagles, number 11, Emily Schock.
Emily Schock. And she's coming on board for Emma Yeski over at right winger. Teresa Bajado turns. She's going to launch one in. No, she plays it on the ground. That's about the spot where she can really launch them and just get them in under the crossbar. She's scored so many goals like that in her young career. Bajado looking for Weidler. That's intercepted there by Sarda. And put back in the middle to Weidler. She gives it over to Bajado. And there's a battle there. Kenzie Mencia there. Not giving Teresa Bajado a breath of fresh air. And the foul called on Bajado. Schreiber puts it up in the middle to Ali Zuger. And Mencia trying to get it through to Ali Zuger. She plays it back. That's bang back up towards Zuger. But it's going to run out for an O'Gorman throw. Sarda puts it in. Mencia heads it out. Elizabeth Sarda throws it in, and Mencia touches it out. Sarda was looking for Bajado. Teresa had turned and headed out the other direction. Bajado rubs Zuger off the ball there. No foul. McNeely's going to not let easily called fouls mar this game. The girls are here to advance to the semifinals, and the girls have to have an opportunity to do that. Weidler sends it back to Eckern. She's popped off the ball there by Haley Holland, and that'll be a free kick. From about 30 out, Teresa Bajado is deadly from this range too. And that hit the football goalpost. Madison Cordy.
Returning to the Golden Eagles, number 5, Jacinda
Gelhaus in for Grace Embry. Olivia Shriver fighting off Mallory Hassel over there on the near side. Fajardo sticks it in there. That's banged out of there by Jaden Brandon. Haley Holland going against Sophia Connolly over on the far side. Emily Schock shows up, and that ball comes out. Yeah, and that one rolls in from about the 18, easily handled there by Jillian Barkas. And Haley Holland was in an offside position when that ball was played. That will be an offside. 20 minutes and a half left here in the first half. 1-1. Been a very entertaining contest here today. That's going to run out. Jillian Gower throws it in.
Entering the game for Lady Knights, number 14, Miranda Eckern.
Miranda Eckern in now. In for Mackenzie Eckern. Miranda just a freshman. Allie Zuger popped there by Miranda Eckern. No foul. Fajardo not getting a lot of room to operate there. Mackenzie trying to chase him down over on the side. That's kicked out for a corner. Izzy Hedge applying the pressure. Izzy Hedge corner. Cordy stepped out there and got a punch on it, but she didn't get it punched out. That dropped down. Mighty dangerous moment there. Menzia kicks it out. Hassel will throw it in. And there was Izzy Hedge on the backside. Madison Cordy got on top of that one. Clock's ticked under 20 now. Actually, a little over 18 left. Allie Zuger called for that foul. She's complaining a little bit that she's been popped a couple times. Guy McNeely not swayed by the argument. Detzel sends it over to Sarda. That's touched in there by Hassel. They're looking for Fajardo inside. Need up there by Molly Detzel. Jaden Brandon there, center back for Aberdeen Central, had some good momentum. She was coming forward with the play, but that got knocked back in by Detzel. Fajardo, she's looking for Hassel on the outside. That's intercepted by Shriver. Trying to find Allie Zuger. Menzia knocks it out of there. Zuger tried to put it inside. Too many white shirts there. Detzel's going to bang it forward. And that bounces off Menzia. And out. Allie Zuger's going to come off. She's got a bloody knee. She doesn't want to clean it up. She wants to get back in the game. They'll put a bandage on it for her. And Both of these teams, turf teams. And you can kind of tell the way they play the bounce. Hatzel gets a touch inside. Schanzenbach comes out of the middle and knocks it out. You can see Teresa Pajado inching forward more and more here. That'll be a foul there. And a free kick for Aberdeen. They're looking for Haley Holland up top there. Wally Dessel sends it out. Looking for Izzy Hedge. Hedge keeps it in. Pajado shows up. She's going to try to get something done with it. That comes out to Aberdeen. That ball was right on the line but stayed in. And Pajado lays out a long one. Madison Cordy, with no pressure, easily handles that one. Pajado and Gelhaus going out in the middle. Gelhaus wins that. Brandon. Another long ball up. Haley Holland trying to fight through there. Sophia Connolly in her way there. Teresa Pajado. She connects there with Hatzel. Olivia Shriver slips, but Gelhaus there to gather up that ball. Just 14 minutes left and a few ticks here in the first half. Sarda heads it up to Hassel. That came inside there to Schanzenbach. Gelhaus looking for Menzia down the side, but couldn't connect that. But Sarda puts it in. Weidler wanted to flick that one on. She just couldn't get her head on it. And Cordy comes out. Madison gets it up about the halfway. Nice little give and go in the middle of the park. Sophia Connolly doing a nice job cutting that through ball route down. And Molly Dessel skips the midfield and gets it up to Alyssa Weidler. Weidler's closed down by the Aberdeen defense. Out to Izzy Hedge on the far side. Molly Detzel looking for Pajado. That's deflected there in the middle by Grace Embry. Pajado touches out to Hassel. She's got Alyssa Weidler on a diagonal run, and Weidler tackles it out over the end. Little tougher play that time by the Aberdeen defense.
Entering the game for Aberdeen, number 4, Emma Yaski, number 7, Courtney Southland, number 13, Michaela Sancho, number 17, Allie Sugar. Returning for the Lady Knights, number 8, Sydney Benner, and number 18, Mackenzie Ecker.
Seems like about half the players got changed out that time. Ball banged out of the back by Schanzenbach. Zuger, she finds Sancher, and there's Menzia with all that speed, she's up on Detzel. And that pressure, Detzel turns and fires the ball out. Olivia Schreiber to throw it in. Folks, while we got you there on the internet, why don't you go find the Soccer 605 Facebook page and like our page. It's not only that we like to be liked, of course everybody likes to be liked, but we're having a lot of fun on there every day, and we would love for you to be part of that. Teresa Pajado, hard after that one. Olivia Schreiber touches it inside. And Pajado applying a lot of pressure. Weidler. And it's over to Hedge. Hedge launches. And that comes high and wide to the right. And then, of course, why don't you become part of that Soccer 605 Twitter posse? Follow us on Twitter at soccer_605. You can get up to the moment news from all over the state. And there's a lot of fun tweets on there, too. Allie Zuger coming forward. She gets it past Detzel. It's a race to the ball. And Zuger a little aggressive from behind. This game's not a friendly. That ball picked off by Sarda. Was heading to Sancher. Pajado puts it out on the right side. That pass to Weidler, who was making a real nice diagonal run. Missed. Sydney Venner gets it in. My goodness, another long-range goal there by Alyssa Weidler. We're used to seeing her score off her running, but this is the second long goal we've seen here in the last couple of weeks from her. Beautiful strike there. And that puts O'Gorman up 2-1 with just under 9 left here in the first half.
The goal for the Lady Knights scored in the 32nd minute. Number 4. Number 11, Alyssa Weidler.
And that wasn't necessarily against the run of play, but Aberdeen Central have had some opportunities here. Thea knocked off the ball there by Miranda Akron. Dizzy Hedge keeps it in on the side. That'll be an O'Gorman throw. Allie Zuger looking to go forward there. But that ball deflected. Venner puts it in, headed back out. And Olivia Schreiber looking to advance it, but nobody there. Izzy Hedge on the backside. And that'll be a corner. Hedge working against Courtney Salfrank down there. Cordy comes off her line again and misses a punch out.
Returning to the game for the Golden Eagles, number 8, Taylor Swantek. 24, Morgan Proud. Returning to the Knights, number 13, Ashley Beacom.
Ashley Beacom on for Weidler. And another O'Gorman corner here. That was headed out of there by Eden Schanzenbach. And now O'Gorman will have a throw. Sarda throws it in. Fajardo flicks it on. Izzy Hedge was up there right in the center. She has a good opportunity there. Puts it between the frame, but over. Aberdeen Central now having a little bit of difficulty connecting. And there's Teresa Pato with an opportunity. Heads up play there by Jaden Brandon, center defender. She got over there and got the ball kicked away. Fajardo drops it back to Sarda. And we got a foul. Says center guy McNeely. Olivia Shriver will put it in play here for Aberdeen Central. She gets it up to Allie Zuger. Zuger turns, she sends it on across. And Izzy Hedge intercepts it. Zuger comes through. And that's going to be another foul on Aberdeen Central. Molly Dessel stepping up to put this one in play for O'Gorman. Mackenzie Ecker in there to get the ball. Sarda wanting to come forward, but doesn't. She plays it wisely back to Dessel. Dessel looking for Izzy Hedge across the way. Can't find her. Beacom sends it over to Hedge. She put it into Fajardo. And now it's Fajardo's turn to get a foul called on her. These girls are serious about helping their teams advance. Venner pops it up. And that's kicked out of bounds there by Swiatek. 3 minutes left here. 2-1 O'Gorman at this juncture. Molly Dessel. A little pressure there put on by Allie Zuger. That pass intercepted. Menzia running forward. Izzy Hedge comes inside. That pass bounces off Ashley Beacom. Kicked out by Aberdeen. 2 minutes now left here in the first. The breeze is kind of going down here.
Returning for the Golden Eagles, number 15, Haley Holland.
Haley Holland back on for Allie Zuger. Both of these coaches constantly keeping fresh legs in the game. And a bit of a collision there. Want to thank all you folks who are on the live stream with us today.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Venner lofts one in there. And Madison Cordy out to pick it up. Looking for Haley Holland up top. Molly Detzel just back there cleaning up about everything that they can try to put through. We'll see how Coach Askey adjusts for that dynamic here during the halftime.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's going to end the first half. Game's turning out just like we thought it would. A very entertaining game.
Jump for the prizes.
Sioux Falls O'Gorman up 2-1 ahead of Aberdeen Central. Well, folks, we're going to go check a couple connections and maybe say hi to a few of our friends down here below. A lot of friends here from Aberdeen. And we'll be back in a little over 9 minutes with the second half of this contest. Thanks again for hanging with Soccer 605, and make sure and acknowledge all those wonderful sponsors above and below. That video player, they're the reason you're watching this game today. We'll be right back. Well, we're going to get the second half rolling here. Sioux Falls O'Gorman leading 1-0 ahead of the Aberdeen Central. Let's start this half by doing a little PSA here for the South Dakota High School Activities Association. This is sportsmanship. This is what matters. It's beyond X's and O's. It's the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School activities, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and Soccer 605. That pops through. Molly Detzel steps out and has a whack at it. She doesn't get a good touch, but it runs out. Gelhaus will throw it in here. And Sophia Connolly kicks it out again. Gelhaus will put it right back in. A little touch in there by Haley Holland. And Pajado trying to get it out on the right side. Touches it out of bounds. That pass intercepted by Izzy Hedge. Allie Zuger tangles with him. Aberdeen Central had possession momentarily. Here comes Allie Zuger. The ball knocked away there by Detzel. Izzy Hedge probably has the most success of any girl player in South Dakota at keeping the ball in along the sideline. Over and over and over. And she keeps it in. Little shot here from behind of Haley Fisher. Her season ended today with West Central going down to T area. Haley, A Division Elite 11 goalkeeper as a freshman last year. Really quite a young athlete, that young lady. Detzel encountered there by Yeski. Or sorry, that was Jillian Gower there, not Molly Detzel for O'Gorman. Ball comes across. Here comes Izzy Hedge. Lisa Fajardo cranks one. That's a sweet spot for her there. She put it in on the floor. Usually it's going in under the crossbar. And Fajardo coming forward again. She's got some players with her. She sprays it out to the left side. Cordy instructs a kick out there. And Swiatek kicked it on out. The O'Gorman throw. Aberdeen Central throw. Yell House wants to head it forward. That goes outside instead. Battle in the middle there. Allie Zuger working against 2-3 O'Gorman players. O'Gorman finally get it over to the side. And Weidler gets a quick touch on it. She didn't get a good strike on that ball. That dribbled into Cordy. Holland working against Sarda. That drops back to Molly Detzel. She sends it up along the side. Fajardo shows up there, picks it up. She's got a couple runners. She decides to bring it over to this side to Eckern. Dangerous moment there. And a launch that goes wide to the left. A little over half an hour left here. And that was a deflection apparently. It'll be a corner. Ashley Beacom got her head on that, but couldn't get it in the frame. Fajardo has it back in. Izzy Hedge putting the pressure on. That ball out on her.
Entering the bench. Aberdeen, number 2.
Schanzenbach in. Menzia in. They shift Ali Zuger up top. Be ready for some running here. Menzia sends it forward. Molly Detzel gathers that one up. Allie Zuger was on her way in case that ball went through. That's a missed ball there. And offside. Jillian Gower throws it in. And that's touched out by Swiatek. Gower throws it in again. Young gets it in the middle. Menzia. That bounces into Jillian Barkas. That was a good race there between Allie Zuger and Molly Detzel. We'll see that happen a time or two more today, I'm sure. That ball gets through, and Cordy will put it in play. Under half an hour left now in this one. Fajardo plays it over to Gower. She tries to give it back. Just a little off on that. And they lay it out front for Allie Zuger. I'll tell you, Elizabeth Startuck came from the other side. She probably saved a goal there by putting that pressure on Allie Zuger. Because usually when Zuger gets there, she ain't missing. That one comes off Eckern. And Weidler hard on that one. Jaden Brandon just kicks it out. Eckern trying to diagonal across. Olivia Shriver gets her foot on it. Pops out on that challenge. Holland got it up to Menzia, but she lost control of the ball. Rare time that Izzy Hitch can't keep that ball in. Molly Detzel gets a foot on that. It was headed through. It's no secret here what Aberdeen Central's trying to do. Just find Allie Zuger, hope to shake her loose, and she will score a goal. Nico Young bounces it off. Izzy Hedge. Olivia Shriver, not the tallest player on the field, but she got up just enough to keep that ball from going over. Barkas picks it up. She was looking on the side there for Venner. Aberdeen Central possessing there to that last kick away. Schanzenbach wanting to carry the ball forward. She's finally dispossessed there. Olivia Shriver survives that challenge. No foul there. Gower, she's looking for a Weidler up there. And here's Allie Zuger. She's going to be after Molly Detzel. Detzel just bangs it out.
Entering the game for the Golden Eagles, number 11, Emily Schott. Returning to the Lady Knights, number 5, Mallory Hetzel.
Mallory Hetzel back on the field. Nico Young to throw it in here. Ashley Beacom steps in front of that throw. Back out on her, though. And Allie Zuger fouled from behind by Sophia Connolly. And Guy McNeely trying to talk her down there. Guy is so good about that, helping the players keep their heads under these tense situations. Zuger with another one of those free kicks right in her range. That came in high. Jillian Barkas got up just high enough. Izzy Hedge looking across. Weidler has a try there from 35. Connolly gets it up to Teresa Fajardo. Hedge looking for Weidler back behind the defense. Now Fajardo cuts through. She's looking across. Haley Holland flicks it up to Embry. Now Menzia, she's going to look for Zuger up top. Zuger trying to thread one through. Menzia puts some pressure on Sophia Connolly, and that bounces back to Jillian Barkas. Embry trying to get it up to Haley Holland. She's challenged over on that side by Ashley Beacom. Ball out on the near flank to Izzy Hedge. She sends it in the middle, and that's banged out of there. Connolly to Gower. Gower carries it forward. She looks inside to Fajardo. Fajardo launches one, but that goes way wide left.
Returning for the Golden Eagles, number 5, Jacinda Gelhaus.
Gelhaus in for Embry, who's done a real nice job this last shift for Aberdeen Central. That's flicked on there by Young, put back in by Eckern. Brandon missed that pass there. Fajardo touches it back to Eckern. She's looking across, but that runs into Gelhaus. Young puts it in. Gelhaus fights for it in the middle. And that comes out. Allie Zuger, Menzia on the run. She turns, sends it in the middle. That's knocked out of there. O'Gorman finally gets some numbers back. Fajardo just kicks it out. Aberdeen throw. Couple more subs. Miranda Eckern on for Mackenzie Eckern. Haley Holland off.
14, Miranda Eckern.
And Michaela Sancher on in her place for the Aberdeen Central. Jillian Barkus put this in play. Off for 6. Fajardo in a fight with Menzia there. She wins that. O'Gorman trying it down the far side now. Gelhaus shows up and knocks the ball loose from Weidler. And then that's kicked out there by Sancher on the far side. Clock is ticked under 20 now. This is the time of the game when if you're the coach who's ahead, the clock is running way too slow. And if you're the coach who's behind, it's running way too fast. Gelhaus. Zuger pokes one through. How does she get to those? Look at that speed and effort, you know. She just never quits. Detzel stepped out there to knock that ball over to the side. That's kicked out there, and it'll be no, it's going to be a Aberdeen Central throw. It must have deflected off Weidler.
Entering the game for Aberdeen, number 15, Haley Holland.
Haley Holland coming in.
Number 20, Grace Embry.
Giving Allie Zuger a little rest.
Number 8,
and Izzy Hedge, two of the hardest working players on the field, sitting out and getting a little rest right now. Aberdeen Central throw. That's kicked out by Sarda. Little over 17 and a half left. O'Gorman leading 2-1 here. Venner digs it out on the side for O'Gorman. She sends it back to Eckern. She's going to send it back to Detzel. They're coming out the other direction. Real nice use of space there. Teresa Fajardo first times it, and that goes wide right. Zuger in for Young.
Turning to the pitch for the Golden Eagles, number 17, Allie Zuger.
Nico. Aberdeen Central's goal scorer. Allie Zuger pops in there and wins that ball for Aberdeen Central. They can't get it back to her, but Sophia Connolly touches it out.
Entering the game, the Golden Eagles, number 7, Courtney Selfrank.
Courtney Selfrank on. She's on for Swiontek. And that'll be an Aberdeen Central throw. South Rank looking for Gelhaus. Ashley Beacom stepped in front of there. Weidler sends it in the middle. She had Venner on the backside. Beacom touches back to Connolly. And Haley Holland staying hard on it. Aberdeen Central folks thinking maybe she might have got grabbed there. .14 and a half left. That ball punched long by Elizabeth Sarda there. Aberdeen throw.
Returning to the pitch for the Golden Eagles, number 24, Morgan Grau.
Morgan Grau in for Sancher. Weiler bounces that one off Olivia Shriver over on the far side. Good battle there in the middle. Ashley Beacom steps up and bangs it into the 18. Cordy out. Haley Holland doesn't get a real good touch on that, and it's out. O'Gorman throw. Clock just ticked under 13.
Turning to the pitch for the Golden Eagles, number 4, Emma Yaski.
Yaski on.
Number 2, Izzy Hedge.
And Izzy Hedge on. That ball almost through to Weidler, but it gets away on her. Cordy puts it up, past halfway on that punt. And Allie Zuger goes in the book.
Your attention, please. A yellow caution has been issued. Number 17 for the Golden Eagles, Allie Zuger.
She's off, and she'll be right back on. I was at a soccer tournament here quite a few years ago in Northern State. Coach Steve Kim had a bunch of U15 girls, and He very politely told them they're not there to play Barbies. And these girls are not here playing Barbies today either. They're getting right after it. And McNeely doing a great job of letting the girls get their job done without interrupting them with a bunch of tiny calls. Brandon headed forward there. Out to Izzy Hedge. She's looking for Weidler. That pass behind Weidler. She can't control it. Hedge makes it through again, though. They try to combine up the side. And to Aberdeen Central players on that. So Gorman throw. That ball kicked out. And Iwan comes lofting in there. 10 minutes left in this thing.
Pitch for the Golden Eagles, number 17, Ali Zuger. For the Knights, number 18, Mackenzie Eckern.
Zuger in for Gelhaus. Mackenzie Eckern in for Miranda Eckern. Fajardo plays it back to Detzel. She comes over to Sophia Connolly. Hedge puts it in the middle. And Fajardo lays it down along the side. Courtney Salfrank gets there in a hurry and gets it touched out. Okay. Ashley Beacon plays it back. Connolly pumps it up there. They're onside. And Venner. Sydney Venner. They're just inside Shriver to score the third goal for O'Gorman.
The goal for the Lady Knights, scored in the 72nd minute. By number 8, Sydney Venner.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to make this one up. 2 goals with under 9 minutes, the way O'Gorman have been playing defense.
Substitution for the Golden Eagles, number 18, Kenzie Menzia.
Aberdeen Central trying to combine there in the middle. And O'Gorman doing a great job at cutting down those passing lanes. Fajardo looking out to the side for Venner again. That's intercepted by Shriver. She pumps it forward and Molly Detzel bangs it back into Aberdeen's end. Salfrank, throw it in. Makes it over. Connolly kicks it out. Just under 8, 3-1. O'Gorman up. Shriver touches it in. Ali Zuger through the middle there, trying to get it back behind the defense. That one touched out. That pass tipped out by O'Gorman. We'll be back Tuesday night with a couple semifinal games, presumably O'Gorman and Sioux Falls Lincoln will be visiting here. And the boys semifinal. Sioux Falls Lincoln, I believe, will be at Howard Wood Field. Brookings and Huron, I think, playing earlier today to figure out who was going to do that.
Lady Knights, number 3, Kylie Abraham.
We'll get that sorted out here as soon as we can for you. Busy Hedge runs into Young over here on the side. Great ball through by Pajado. She's got Venner over on that side. And a nice shot there, and Cordy picks it out, coming in pretty high. High and hot. Allie Zuger coming forward. Zuger like a Timex. She takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Great pass in the middle to Gelhaus. And that was a big battle over on the side with Jillian Gower. That is going to be an Aberdeen Central corner with just under 5 minutes left. That one chested out by Conley. Zuger fires with her left foot. Hits side netting. 4.5 left. 3-1. O'Gorman leading. That kicked out there by Barkus. Zuger will throw it in here. She gets it in the middle to Embry. Embry hits one, a long one. She didn't get a real good strike. She was kind of off balance there, but Jillian Barkus very well positioned there to deal with whatever came at her. Jillian Barkus, only a freshman, has just done a tremendous job in goal for O'Gorman this year. Little turn there by Zuger. She's looking for Gelhaus there. She was run off the ball. Beacom sends it long. That's intercepted by Shriver. She's going to come forward. Sends it to Holland on the far side. Sarda doing a nice job there, but she gets turned. Detzel steps in there and has a whack at it. Zuger tried to turn back. Teresa Pajado was right there. And Pajado on the run. Brandon coming forward here. She touches to the middle, a little longer touch, and that let Molly Detzel get up there out of their area. Both sides working hard to the end here. Easy Hedge. Hedge puts it right back in the middle. Oh! Wow, that barely missed. They had Kylie Abraham there. And that'll be offside. Nico Young lays it out on the near side here. Eden Schanzenbach kicks it off one of the O'Gorman players. She'll throw it in here. A minute and a few ticks left in this one.
One minute remaining.
Zuger turns back. Another one. She's trying to get out of there. Izzy Hedge won't let go, though. Fajardo lays one long. Brandon sends it up to Young. She touches out Schanzenbach. Somehow Schanzenbach keeps it in. 20 seconds left here in this one.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's going to do her. Sioux Falls O'Gorman exert their influence here today over Aberdeen Central.
Aberdeen
Final score 3-1.
And the O'Gorman Lady Knights 3.
The MAC. We will be here. We want to thank you for joining us today on the live stream. Thank the South Dakota High School Activities Association. Congratulations to Guy McNeely on his award today. And of course, we want to give a big shout out to those fantastic sponsors you've been seeing above and below your video player today. Home Federal Bank, Beef O'Brady's, the Original Pancake House, Cellular Only, the Original Pancake House, Dakota Lettering, our clothing partner, and My Player Page. Well, folks, that's it. 4 live games for you today on Soccer 605. We're grateful that you were along with us and hope we see you again real soon. Thanks again for hanging with Soccer 605.